Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another defensive tip to help you get stops when you need a big third down conversion to stop your opponent. This is going to be out of the $326. Not a play that I've seen that's actually been shown on YouTube channels, but I know that people use it online and I've had success with it online myself. So let's go and jump into this play. It's a very easy blitz to set up and we'll catch your opponent off guard. Alright, so this particular blitz is going to be out of the $326. If you guys haven't seen already, I actually have a scheme broken down of a bunch of universal blitzes and coverages that you can utilize out of the $326. This is one blitz that is actually a very good blitz. It's not really commonly used online, but it really can catch your opponents off. Now, to the very bottom, it's the strong corner to fire. Strong corner to fire. Now, to set up this blitz is extremely easy. All you're going to do is press. And then basically you can make one adjustment on the defensive line, and then you're just going to manually use one of your linebackers to go ahead and clean up any fast reads. But the pressure is going to come off the edge, and it's going to be very fast, and it's going to be the coverages are going to be very confusing for your opponent to read, especially if they're not prepared for this blitz. So let's go ahead and jump into this blitz right now. Alright, so with this play, basically you're going to set it up and you're going to look just like this. And you're going to go ahead and just cover the zone that your opponent's going to go through. And you're going to get pressure off the right-hand side. So with this pressure, it's all going to come from the corner right here, where most people are not going to necessarily expect pressure to come from. But what's really cool about this blitz is just the way the coverage comes out. Now, the reason why I go ahead and put this guy on a QB contain, this back end defender on a QB contain, is it does take away one of my first progressions or reads. It might be over the middle. This area is going to be blanketed by basically these three guys coveraging. But right here, I've got a flat defender. I've got this guy going into a deep blue zone, and I've got this defender right here that's off on the right hand side. He's going to be floating to deep blue on the back side to prevent any kind of lob streak, especially any kind of a vertical read too. So that's really what's going to throw your opponent off. He's not going to be used to seeing that. This defender is actually going to be going into actually just a regular flat zone. As you can see right here, he's playing basically two wide receivers, and he's in perfect position to go and make a play against any kind of a fast throw. So what's great about this particular coverage is just that it's very unique. It's very different for your opponents to actually see something like that. So as you can see right here, I actually took away the read. I passed him off to the spy, and then I actually am coming back up to this crossing route right here, and I've got basically flood coverage coming off to the right-hand side to take away these three receivers. But just as quickly as that happens, I've got basically edge pressure. I'm only sending 4, but I've got edge pressure that's going to force my opponent to roll out, and I'm actually going to stop like that. So ideally with this particular play, very easy to set up. You can actually go ahead and take a guy off the line if you want to, just to go ahead and give your opponent something else to look at. What I like to do is actually go ahead and take it and blitz off to the side where my opponent is going to be or he's going to be where the short side of the field is. So wherever the short side, you want to go ahead and have the blitz on the short side, so that the corner is actually a little bit closer in. So that's one of the things that you want to take in consideration when you're actually running this play. Is to actually do the opposite side. But that's what's great about this particular play, is that you got coverage off of both different sides, and it's really going to give your opponent a hard time. Now I'm going to show you some live game footage of me actually using this in my scheme. And right there I actually wasn't actually using it, but at the conclusion of this, where I'm actually going and catching a lot of good players with this particular blitz and catching them outside of the game. So once again, to my subscribers, I really appreciate the support. If you're new to my channel, you just saw this tip and you're like, hey, this is a pretty good blitz, I've never actually looked at it before, I recommend going and subscribing to my channel, because all the blitz plays and all the offensive tips that I do provide on my channel, I actually do show live gameplay. You can see how opponents actually defend against these tips. So thanks a lot for your support, and until next time.